Aunt Katie brought you a present, Hunter. 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 Aunt Katie brought you a
Okay, hi, I'm Levin Garbish, and this is the Paranormal Stupidity, a YouTube show where I watch Paranormal Activity 4 every week for 100 weeks. This is week 15, alright, and joining me today is...
Richard Egley.
Jon Walker.
Yeah, that's his last name.
Yeah. Alright guys, so what'd you think of the movie? Starting with that.
Well, the movie's terrible.
Yes. Yeah.
I thought it was just awful. I think that what just strikes me the most is the parents in the film.
That's something
They're the most apathetic people ever.
No, you guys have been more focused on the parents than anyone else I've watched this with.
Yeah,
that
they
was
were
very entertaining for me.
So bad. And
when you drug your daughter and just mention it to your husband in a nonchalant manner, you're a terrible parent. I think the most likable character in the movie is Robbie, and that's
really?
That's an issue.
That's amazing.
Well, if you think about it, Robbie doesn't really have a real home at all.
He's the only one relatable.
Doesn't really have clothes to change into.
Yeah.
He's living with a really, really, really rich family.
Okay, well, let's think about this. What if the movie was like entirely from Robbie's perspective? Like he loses his mom and goes to live with these, like, you know, ungrateful kids and terrible parents. What would that be like?
I think it would be a lot like The Catcher in the Rye.
Okay, sure.
And, Robbie would be calling them all phonies.
So do you think that Paranormal Activity 4 is an adaptation of The Catcher in the Rye?
I think it's a loose adaptation.
Like, you've got 5 chandeliers too.
Yes.
This is some wonderful
with diamonds
stuff.
on.
Diamonds on.
You have
Nobody was even mad when that fell.
You know,
Parents are usually furious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like on the phone with the guy. It's like, yeah, this fell, bring another one, or whatever.
There's just no reaction to that. They're just like, oh yeah, we'll just replace it.
They have a Kinect for their Xbox, which they go out of their way to mention, which serves no purpose in the movie.
Do you guys know anyone who owns a Kinect?
I owned a Kinect for a time.
You own the Kinect, really?
Yeah.
Okay. For a time.
For an Xbox 360. It was practically useless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's all I heard about when it came out, that no one likes this. It's just dumb and, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mine actually, it broke without me doing anything to it. It had this like little motorized thing where like the little like camera goes bzzz, like adjusts itself so it can see you and track you. And without dropping it or anything, it just naturally, like the motor or something was defective. So the camera just got stuck, like leaning and just facing the surface it was on.
Wow, alright. This is the Diamond in the Witch House. Diamond in the Witch House is a segment where I try to remember my favorite moment from this watch. Just to keep things a little bit positive, you know, so I don't just have rant for 30 minutes. Because I could do that. I'm gonna go with mine, and you guys think of a favorite moment while I'm going.
Okay.
So my Diamond in the Witch House this week was right after Robbie goes back to live with his mom in their house, and there's a scene with Alex and the mom, and Alex and the mom is like, well, he's gone now, that's what you wanted, isn't it? And right before they cut, Alex, she's sitting on the counter, and she does a really nice little smile and laugh. It looked really nice at that moment. So that was good. It's like one fraction of a second, but it's nice.
The whole thing with because they don't set this up at, you know, the daughter is investigating this mystery. They don't imply ever that she's not sleeping. And so then to hear out of nowhere the mother telling the father, yeah, I drugged her daughter so she would sleep. She hasn't slept in 2 days.
Yeah.
It's like this was news to me.
It's rough.
And it was hilarious.
Alright, John, what was yours?
I think one of my favorite it's super underplayed was the family cat in the
Sure,
film.
yeah.
There's a scene where the camera turns
His name is
on.
Agnes.
Agnes?
Yes.
I didn't catch that at all.
It's in the credits.
It did answer in the credits, Agnes.
Okay, wow. Alright, well the camera like cuts and it swipes to the stairs, and you already see the cat skirting around like this and flies by.
Yep.
That was my favorite scene.
Wonderful.
I think in the film.
That was the chandelier
Yes.
scene. Yeah.
Yeah, I like where Richard was saying about like grades and the school life and stuff like that. I think that's why she became so invested in the younger kids, was
Mhm.
because maybe she didn't have that.
Well, stop right there, because you're leading into another one of my segments.
Okay.
Which is, of course, sitting on the sidelines, I'm puzzled and amused. They give me all these poorly written characters, and they're just making me so confused. So cut all the bullshit and tell me, who are you? Cut it all, tell me, Alex, who are you? Cut it all, Alex. That was a terrible tone. I'm just gonna gut in the
Are
segment.
you gonna cut to like a pre-recorded version of that?
Nope. I think my Who's Alex this week, I didn't think about it that much. I think, well, I'm going to say this, because this has been a theory mulling around, that she actually was adopted. So, I'm going to get a little deeper into this. She was actually a baby found in an actual dumpster. You know that term, the dumpster baby? But
Yeah.
she actually was found in a dumpster. And it's not like her parents, her original birth parents, were very rich.
So wait, sorry, she was found in a dumpster.
She was found in an actual dumpster.
Cool, continue.
Yes.
Behind like a
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster
Yes.
or a
No, it's a Red Lobster.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Red Lobster.
So her parents were really rich, and they're, really loving, and they had all these kids. So Alex was like the 10th kid that they had. and-
Let's back up. How did they? Because if the family's really rich,
Yes.
why would they be at a Red Lobster to begin with, and how would they make their way to the
Oh
dumpster?
no! They went to the after. So I'll get more into this. That at the 10th kid, they're just done with kids. They're like, I don't want this baby
10
anymore.
biological children.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they don't believe in birth control.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So they just take their 10th kid, Alex, and they drive out to a Red Lobster, someplace that no one would think they'd ever be, to, put the cops off the trail.
Right, like where wouldn't we go?
Exactly.
Think of, yeah.
So they just leave the baby there. And then it gets picked up by one of the Red Lobster employees. And then
Is it the dad?
It's-
at the time?
it's not the dad,
Okay,
actually.
never mind.
Yeah. But this is a friend of the dad.
Of the dads.
Yeah. So this guy, he calls up Doug on the phone, and he's like, hey, Doug, you got this kid. You want it? And Doug's like, yeah. We'll call it Alex.
Cool. Okay.
And that's who she is.
And that's because the name Alex, which can go with either gender, he didn't, care enough to ask.
Yeah,
like,
he
is it
didn't
a
ask
boy
at
or
all.
a girl baby.
It was just over the phone.
He just and he already
Yeah.
knew to like, I'll just
Over
give it a gender,
FaceTime. It was
a
over
gender.
FaceTime.
Yeah.
That they made the exchange. No, I think that's very I think believable. I feel like you're gonna find something very deep at the end when you get to 100.
I really hope so.
There's something at the end of all this.
No, I
hope there's
think,
some light at the
Maybe
end.
we'll see you on the news
I doubt it.
or
But
in jail
yeah,
or something.
I'll be positive about that. Yeah,
In
it'll
the-
be one of the two.
Yeah,
News
if
or-
you
Jail
think
or
about
dead,
it,
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Robbie has a lot, and I just saw the movie over there in the shelf. Robbie has a lot of similarities to the kid in Looper.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Are they related? Do these films exist
Mhm.
in the same cinematic universe?
Probably.
I mean, we never
This
see,
could be the future. We don't really.
we
Spend
never
much
see
time
a lot of the
outside.
outside. And
Yeah.
Looper is a universe where there were some hover cars, but there were some
But
older.
you do see
regular
Looper. They
cars.
have like little special phone devices that don't look like iPhones.
But maybe
And
this
they-
family, we thought they were very wealthy, but maybe they're just really poor, and the only
they can only afford
technology is
iPhones.
this
and-
old used technology.
So really, this is like everyone
This is a
else is
family
richer
in
than. This
poverty,
is actually
yes.
a poverty. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is a poor family.
that's why when she's saying, entering her large house with her MacBook
Mhm.
and saying, "I hate this fucking house."
She's legitimate.
She
Yeah.
in the year she lives in, she's poverty stricken,
Poverty.
and she hates her life. She wishes she had, a hover car. She wishes she had, a time traveling device.
But so we do go into Katie's house or Robbie's mom's
Which
house,
is not-
which is also kind of.
It's not as great as their house.
It's not as great as their house.
They're
So
even more
They're even
poor.
more poor,
Yeah,
and they're
more
just like
poor.
outcasts. It's
But-
like so pariahs, just living on the edge.
I think this neighborhood is a ghetto in the universe
yeah,
of Looper.
yeah.
Hey, for everyone that's watching this movie, not understanding and comprehending that it takes place in the universe of Looper.
Well, it's
they
hard
do
to
come
piece
off
that
like a rich
together.
family.
It's
They
really,
do, they
it's
do.
really
Yes.
subtle. Yeah.
So when you buy Paranormal Activity 4,
Isn't it a hard word to say? I mean, I say it a lot.
That's- I
always
was
mess
saying
up.
that to you.
Paranormal.
We
I
were
was
hanging
saying
out
that
at
to
the
you
wrong
yeah.
complex. We were at the wrong complex
Yeah.
looking for you, and we were saying that that's a hard word.
Paranormal
It is.
activity.
It really annoys me.
Paranormal activity. Paranormal activity. Paranormal activity. 4. Paranormal
Well,
activity.
4 is
4.
kind of easy to
Paranormal activity 4.
Yeah.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
So all the activity has led to this. All of the activity.
Oh my god.
All the shit that's been going on has led up to this.
When Katie disappeared with her nephew Hunter, there were no survivors. Except for Katie and her nephew
What?
Hunter.
So there were survivors.
5 years later, she's returned with a mysterious boy, ready to target new victims with her demonic rage. She was so nonchalant and easygoing.
And
She was
yeah,
nice.
not-
She was a nice.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
She was in like 2 minutes. of the movie,
Now,
too.
a family's young daughter will capture every one of the terrifying occurrences, beginning with her new neighbor's arrival.
Not really beginning. That happens like 20 minutes in.
It all leads to a. They put this in quotes. It all leads to an ending so intense it will leave you shaking. And they put an asterisk there, and I want to know who said that. Billy Donnelly, ain't it cool news?
Oh my god, okay, I have to look that up now. Oh my god, okay.
Billy
Billy
Donnelly.
Donnelly. Who is this fucking... Okay. Absolutely terrifying. Who said that?
Oh,
It's the
Bill
same
Donnelly.
guy? Oh
It's
my
the same
god,
guy.
this fucking guy. Who is he?
Get on the-
Why does he find it so scary?
I'll do the I'll appear.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. So are you rolling?
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over here as soon as
Yes.
the jump scare.
So
No, I
that's,
knew exactly
that's
what
good
you were
enough.
doing. I think you should keep it where it's like, so I'm gonna go over here, and then that's a
Yeah,
jump scare.
I'm just gonna show that. Oh man. Hey, you know what I've never said? Subscribe. Woohoo! Watch me go insane as I watch this movie. What is it, like 85 more times? Week after week. It's occupying my mind more than I like. Bye.